Hello, welcome back to episode 9, Writers World Radio. I'm your host, Matthew Graken. Hope everyone's doing well. You had fantastic holidays. Mine were great. Thank you very much. Today, as I'm recording, it's New Year's Eve. Some places it's already New Year's Day. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope 2016 is just as good for you or even better than 2015 was. Only the best things to come. Today, I decided for the final episode of this year to go with a top 5 list. Top 5 websites to help you with your writing and publishing process. So, here's the list. Number 5 coming in, it's a social networking site, may seem a little strange, but it has its purpose. It's designed specifically for business-minded people doing business elsewhere with different businesses. LinkedIn. LinkedIn has different social groups or business groups you can create together and discuss, in this case, writing. You know, different writing topics, different suggestions, passing ideas of old and new. You know, this has worked for me, that hasn't worked for me, that worked for me, but probably not work for you. Good way to discuss different topics, different groups, going in as a social group, getting together with like-minded people, and discussing methods and tips. So that's a good one to start with. Number 5, LinkedIn. You can find me there even. Number 4, I've decided to go with CreateSpace. CreateSpace is part of the Amazon group. And it is a print-on-demand site that has all other services, but you also have the bulletin board section, which will allow you to be able to post segments and tips of your work in progress, so other people could view it, leave suggestions, you could ask them questions, you could set up predetermined questions, you know, does this work, how's this, is this character likable, different, you know, whatever you think, is this setting right, should I change the setting? And people can answer you. So that's a very useful tool as you're writing along, and to be able to find different things that you know, what's going to work, help you with your process. And it's also got a lot of different tips and suggestions that they will post on their bulletin board. So if you know, you could go along, tips on how to create covers, how to format within different book sizes. So a lot of excellent help that way. So that's number 4. Number 3, similar type of website, but a little bit different, is BookBaby. BookBaby is also a print-on-demand or a vanity type of website, but they have a blog. They have a blog about writing, specifically more geared towards the independent author angle, just like CreateSpace, but it's straight up blog. You know, different writing tips, different writing styles, different writing methods, different ways of going about getting published. You know, should you do an agent? Should you do on demand? So, another excellent one to look at. It's a free subscription. They'll send you emails. You know, half the time maybe they'll be advertising their services. The other half the time they'll be giving out useful ideas. Sometimes they do both in the same email. So, excellent one, free one to subscribe to, free one to go to. Number 2, Hot4Words. Why words? Because that's all you're writing. That's what writing is all about words. It's going to tell you about the lady behind it. She hasn't posted in a while, so I don't know if she's doing it anymore, but she says years of back posts. You could look her up on YouTube. She's got her videos. You also got I think she had a podcast and her website where you can read about it. So she'll tell you all about the meanings of words, the origin of words, to be able to, so if you ever question a word or you want to find a word better to use, you know, are you using a word in the proper technique, proper method? Great website to be able to look up unique words, a lot of big words, a lot of old words, or a lot of different words, to find out exactly where they came from and how you should be using them. And what does that word really mean? So excellent, Hot4Words. And the number 1 site I have decided upon is Quick and Dirty Tips. QuickandDirtyTips.com has a multitude of writing techniques. It's got some other tips and stuff for other things that you do, but writing, there is a boatload of useful tips. It's run by Menyo Fogarty, who also does the podcast Quick and Dirty Tips. Quick and Dirty Tips for better writing, Quick and Dirty Tips for grammar. She's got a whole bunch of them out there. And other people will put up posts too. But again, it's a blog site, but it tells you, all different grammar styles, different writing styles, Chicago method, the AML format. Lot of different formats, a lot of different tips to be able to go through and find out, how to properly write something, how to format something, what's the proper sentence structure. Very important things when you're writing to learn about. So quickanddirtytips.com. There you have it. My 5 websites to be able to help you with your writing process and the publishing process. What do you suggest? What websites do you like to look at and use to help you along? Leave them in the comments below. Post them on social network. Use the hashtag WritersWorldRadio to be able to connect, and we'll keep this discussion going. Don't forget to hit the like for this video and hit the subscribe button. So that way you can keep on getting these videos as you move along. It's, as I keep on putting them out. And you can find me on Facebook. Facebook.com, Matthew J. Grayken. And on Twitter, @MatthewJGrayken. Again, I hope everyone the best of New Year's. I hope everything's going to go great for you this upcoming year. Have a fantastic time tonight. Don't do anything too crazy. And I'll see you next time.